Hi everyone, my name is Sean Walker. I'm a Principal Product Success Architect here at ServiceNow. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the sourcing of hardware asset requests. After a request has been submitted and approved, the source request task becomes available to the request fulfiller. The source request task is only available when the procurement plugin has been installed. Ensuring the catalog item has the model associated with it allows for the source request option. When sourcing a request, asset managers can source inventory from local stock, transfer orders, or trigger vendor purchases. The Hardware Asset Management Process Guide outlines the steps required to source hardware requests. The source request feature is designed to follow these steps in the process. Sourcing from local stock or transfer orders allow asset managers to effectively use their existing inventory and often take less time to fulfill. Service locations and distribution channels can also assist with ensuring local stock and transfer order processes are optimized. I'll now jump into an instance and walk you through the sourcing of hardware requests. Okay, so I've logged into a Vancouver instance of ServiceNow with Hardware Asset Management installed, and I'm logged in as the Hardware Asset Manager. So Hardware Asset Manager is going to review some of the requests that have come in and source those requests. So what they're going to do is they're going to navigate to Asset Operations and take a look at the procurement requests. So we can see that request number 22 was submitted for the Hamilton user, if you remember this from a previous video. So we can see the requested item, which is the ThinkPad E14 for a quantity of 1. This request has already gone through the approval process, so Eric has already approved this request, so the Hardware Asset Manager can go ahead and source this request. So what this means is they can identify if there is any existing inventory or any existing ThinkPad E14s in their inventory, or if they need to transfer them from another location, or whether or not they need to maybe order some more. So under the catalog tasks, because this instance has the procurement plugin installed, we now have the ability to source this requested item. So we're going to click on the source task, and we're going to be able to use the source request button. And what this is going to do is this service catalog item was published from a model. So the source request is going to take a look at that model, and it's going to take a look, do I have any inventory in stock that I can use to fulfill this request? So if you remember from our earlier videos of service locations and distribution channels, you might remember that this Hamilton user is located in Hamilton, Ontario, which is serviced by the Canada East stockroom. So the Canada East stockroom does have one in stock, and therefore we can go ahead and we can consume local stock to fulfill this request. We could have also, if there was any other stock in any other locations, we could potentially have triggered a transfer order. Or if we didn't, for some reason, want to consume this one, we could actually trigger a purchase. But in this case, we're going to go ahead and consume from local stock. And we'll do another video on transfer stock and vendor purchase, so you can go through those full flows. So all we need to do as the fulfiller is consume from local stock. It automatically populates the stockroom. Again, remember, Hamilton is serviced by the Canada East stockroom, and it's reserved for the requested user, which is the Hamilton user. And we can go ahead and submit this. And there we go. We've gone ahead and we have sourced this particular item. So now your regular deployment process would kick in. So this is where you're going to want to make sure your flow has some sort of deployment process for your IT department to go ahead, image the machine, and deploy it to the user. But that'll be covered in other videos later on for any kind of deployment phase activities. I hope you found this helpful, and stay tuned for the transfer order and vendor purchase videos.